tulichochea Wakenya na mambo ya uongo. We lost 6 months of our national development agenda. We lost lives, unfortunately, lost property, took our country back purely on the basis of negativity, disinformation, misinformation, lies, political propaganda, allowing criminals to infiltrate what was otherwise something I was saying. This is very good because we now have a generation of middle-class Kenyans who ideally and originally were disinterested in politics. They are now taking keen interest in the workings of parliament and what is happening in their country, which is a good thing when everybody in the country is involved in the running of their country. But now the negativity and misinformation that permeated into the process allowed those who had criminality and those who had treasonous thoughts to imagine that it is an opportunity now to come and execute their other plans.
But even some faction of the government, people sent goons, and we saw them.
Where?
In Nairobi.
Those are allegations I do not know about.
No, iko.
I hear it from you people in the media.
Apana. Walikam wakasema ati tumehire goons, and goons were being supported by the police. We even saw it. And we had a lot of young people who were killed and abducted. And that one feels so that was okay.
Let me say this, Obinna.
Yes.
And again, me, I like saying things as they are.
Sema.
People are being abducted.
By?
But there are also very many fake abductions.
Forget the fake ones.
Listen,
let's talk about the legitimate ones.
Let me step by step.
Okay.
Yeah? If a person disappears, and I still see that to date, people get arrested, they say, Obinna has been abducted. Police wamekushika, wamekupeleka police station. Some end up in court, but what is sent out? Abduction. Number 2, do you remember cases of people who were said to have been abducted, then showed up in Airbnbs?
Yeah, those like 2-3 people. I'm not talking about the 2-3 people.
No. Were they there, yes or no?
No, those ones were there.
I'm
talking about the
Fine,
20, 30, 50 people.
Do you remember Mheshimiwa Koimburi was abducted and poisoned using dangerous gases? He even lost his voice. Do you remember? Do you remember, Obinna?
I'm hearing you. Do you remember?
I will
Rex
remember.
Masai was killed?
Yes, unfortunately, something that should, and that is why I've told you, Obinna, the loss of life, maiming of Kenyans, destruction of property that happened in 2024 and 2025 can never be justified under any circumstances. And you'd have to be out of your mind to justify that. It is wrong, it should never happen, and it should never have happened. Including the abductions that you are talking about, the 40 or 50 that you say.
Yes.
And those are numbers you say. I do not have that information of such numbers. But I also know people are being arrested. They say we have been abducted. I remember, and why I have no two ways about this, Obinna. In 2022, 2 weeks before the elections, we had 2 young people, Indians, who a friend of ours had helped us because of their activities on social media and their tech savviness. You know, India, they're very tech savvy. And they were helping us in pushing numbers on social media and other social media work. Harmless, 27, I think, and a 26-year-old young Indians. They were abducted, I think, around Ole Sereni, together with their taxi driver. They were murdered at the regional police headquarters in Nairobi, inside a container that had been put there solely for that purpose, slaughtering Kenyans and others who were perceived to be supporting William Ruto. The number of our friends who disappeared and have never been seen to date, and a mouthful, not... Anyway, a good friend of yours, who is now the State House spokesperson, Hussein Mohammed, survived an abduction. He was the next person who was supposed to be abducted after those Indians. Why? Because when these people got hold of them, they saw they were in a lot of communication with Hussein Mohammed. He had to go into hiding somewhere. I will not say where. The deputy president today, Kithure Kindiki, after election results had been announced, before they were announced, when tallying was ongoing in Bomas. Remember, they tried first to abduct Davis Chirchir, who was Kindiki's deputy as chief agent at Bomas. When they were unable to do that, they tried to abduct Kindiki that Saturday, pale outside Hustler Plaza on Gong Road, and survived by a whisker. The president said and committed to Kenyans that era of people being abducted and being killed must be a thing of the past.
But it isn't, is it?
Let me tell you.
It isn't. Still happening.
Today, I would challenge you, Obinna.
Still happening.
I would challenge you, Obinna.
We even had a CS ordering police to shoot people in the leg, and that's what killed Rex Masai.
Listen. I would challenge you who is saying it here, not anybody else.
Okay.
Name for me the people you know who have disappeared, and you have fished their bodies either from, like those Indians from Abadeas or wherever, or River Tana or Yala River.
Some have not been found.
Understand? That is the point I'm saying. Criminality exists in this country. Yeah? But government-sanctioned criminality like was happening. That I can tell you without flinching an eyelid. If it happened and you knew it is this Obinna who is a policeman or a security person who has done it, you will go to the gallows. You will go to the gallows. Because there is no government-sanctioned either abduction and killings like happened in the past, in the last regime. And it will not happen. If by mistake some overzealous person does it, and it is known it is this one, you will pay for it.
What if the government does it?
Including police officers who have unfortunately shot, injured, and killed Kenyans.
That one we've seen, and nothing has happened to them.
Court.
That one we've seen, nothing has happened
I see an inquest
public
ongoing.
domain.
No, I see an inquest ongoing. Haven't you seen it?
This inquest
the one for Rex Masai that you mentioned?
Yes.
The gentleman, the other police officer who shot somebody with a rubber bullet and unfortunately lost his life on, was it Moi Avenue?
It wasn't a rubber bullet, but he shot him straight on the face.
Well, let me not get into that argument because I am saying what was reported then by the authorities. They said the gun was a rubber bullet, but because of the close range, he succumbed. I am not an expert in ballistics, but that is what was reported to me and you. You seem to know better than me.
I mean, maybe
you know better. But the question is not whether it was a rubber bullet or whatever.
The question is he died.
He died.
And he didn't have to die.
And that's exactly, now you're repeating my words.
And the person who killed him?
He never needed to die. And the person who killed him, is he not in court?
He's in court.
He's actually in
now.
jail.
Justice delayed?
He is in jail. Thank you. Justice delayed, justice denied. Could you interview the Chief Justice? Could you please help us as a country?
Okay.
Call the Chief Justice to this show and ask the Chief Justice cases of delayed justice within the judiciary. And not just touching on police killings or anything or injuries, also touching on access to justice for ordinary Kenyans. People who are being dispossessed of their land, orphans who are being dispossessed of their inheritance, like including those who are disinherited by that Wamanyoro man.
Oh, wow, you're going back there.
But, I say things as they are. That is why that man can never like me. He knows I procured the affidavit. In person, I procured that affidavit.
Which affidavit?
The one that he never wanted to be cross-examined on, because the person who had bought that hotel is a mutual friend. So when Wamunyoro exposed him in Parliament, and I spoke about it in Parliament, and he saw it, he called me in panic. I told him, but my friend, you are a contractor, you're not a hotelier. So he came looking for me, and I told him, all you can do is tell us the truth. He said, I am willing to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. We gave him the advocates that were dealing with the matter, and akasema yote. Vile pesa iliibiwa, akapewa in cash, ikanunua mahoteli ya ndugu yake, without the family knowing that he was a buyer. He even stole money that was supposed to be commissioned for an agent, because he was the agent in quotes. That is why the hotel, I'm told, was sold for 412 million. But the 12 million was supposed to be commissioned, 3% commission for the agent. But hiyo pesa ikapewa mtu wa hapa Gong, akarudisha, akapewa 1.5, mzee akaweka 10.5 kwa mfuko. So all of this, tunaendelea tu nasema nyenye.
Allegations, ama hearsay. You have evidence.
Affidavit. Go to the papers in Parliament, filed in Parliament. Okay. That is why Rigathi never wanted to be interviewed or to be cross-examined on what is on sworn affidavits.
Breathe. Usa.
Sinuwe unaleta pressure.
Let's go back to accountability of police brutality, abductions, and killings.
Everybody.
When are we getting accountability of all this? Because even until now, you know, June 25th is coming back again. It's like a month from now.
And we must not lose a life.
Yes. And we are going to go back on the street because we still want accountability on the pending. We have pending bills with you guys, especially our representatives. We're like, okay, guys, what's happening? We know of even the teacher from Mama Bay who was murdered in police custody. And until now, nobody has paid for that. We're just being told, okay.
I thought there are some people who are also charged.
Well,
let us, again, Obinna, let's be responsible when we're on platforms like this. We can't say nothing has been done when somebody is in court.
Okay.
Unless you expect,
let me paraphrase.
If I shoot you, then I be shot.
Let me paraphrase.
Is that the country you want?
Let me paraphrase. So things appear to having been done, but you and I both know.
Not appear, because what happens in civilized nations is if you commit a crime, you get arrested, you get charged before a court of law, and due justice, legal process is followed. Unless you're telling me, Obinna, if I shoot you here or you shoot me, then this cameraman should also shoot you.
We're not in a banana republic. We have laws.
Precisely. So if we are a country of law and order, let us follow due processes.
The laws are selective.
When a policeman injures you or shoots you unfairly, he must answer. When you, as Obinna, come and stone my shop or my car or loot my shop, you should also be arrested and charged.
Okay. So
that's how you
Wakenya may watch. Now Kenyans, you know what to do. Muingie pale X, mfanye mambo yenu. Leteni sasa receipts are all the pending issues that have not been handled correctly or have been bado zimeachoropo, tumepigwa PR ikasonga hivi. And that is the bile that most Kenyans have with you and the ruling party. Okay.
By the way, let me say this, what you're calling pending bills. Yeah? For me as a leader and anybody in leadership, yeah? I said you'd have to be out of your mind to support the killing of another Kenyan for whatever reason, even terrorists. Arrest them, take them to court. That's why you have courts of law. But don't tell me as a leader, Obinna, that because we have parliament, there is an executive where the police are domiciled, we have said there are laws that we have enacted laws. If you shoot and kill somebody unfairly, you will be prosecuted, but you will not be prosecuted in parliament. Neither will you be prosecuted by the president. You will be prosecuted in the third arm of government, the judiciary. And you will follow the justice process. You will be heard, witnesses will be heard. That is not delaying. It is the process you have set out, constitutional process and in law.